Halliburton and that injured left wrist. He said, no concern at all. He'll be out there. He'll be fine. However, I have learned during halftime, Halliburton did get that wrist x-rayed. They are waiting for results. Obviously, he's out there, and there appears to be a significantly more tape on that wrist than there was in the first half.
They got that thing taped. I'm sure they worked on it after the x-ray at halftime, as Indiana comes up empty on its first trip. Donovan Mitchell putting all kinds of pressure on this defense. Poked away, they keep it alive. Wade from deep. Look at Mitchell just playing on a different planet.
And it's also their ability to dominate that offensive glass. You know, you go back to game one, they took 15 more shots in that game. It didn't end up in a win, but a similar dynamic here. 12 more shots in that first half for the Cavs.
Indiana gets it back after another turnover, and then it's Turner. Little leaner on the baseline, and Miles Turner now 17 points. Putting together a big night here in game two. For a beautiful lead, Strus the fake. Mitchell, good close. Nembhard, shovel pass. Allen missed it. Late
gets to the line.
Jared Allen, first Cav to start all 82 games this year since the did it in 2018. He's become such a heart and soul piece for this Cavs team that they are leaning on tonight heavily.
And they're going to need him. If you've noticed in this game, too, Ty Jerome, who's had such a terrific season for them, has had some struggles here offensively, not as confident shooting the basketball as Andrew Nembhard knocks down the baseline jumper.
Andrew Nembhard, remember what he did in game one? Playoff career high, 23 points. He hit 5 threes in that game. And he's got 8 tonight. That is Jerome with a little flick. His first basket and first points of the night.
And that is huge. They are going to need him to be aggressive offensively.
They're going to get Jerome here on a reach-in foul against Neesmith. All NBA reserves in scoring average so far in this postseason tonight in a starting role, and most that they have committed in the first half all season. Jerome trying to get the defender on his hip pocket. Neesmith the leak out. Forceful finish at the other end, and it's back down to 11.
Yeah, and more importantly for the Pacers, a run out, right? Their defense leads to an offensive transition opportunity, and they're able to convert.
Only their 6th fast break point tonight.
And that's a stat, Spiro, as you see Jared Allen continue the fast break stats. I try to focus in on how early in the shot clock can you score. If you're scoring in the first 6 to 10 seconds, that to me is in essence a transition opportunity.
Boy, what a feed. Turner, lead pass for Siakam on a dive.
When they got into their offense, they have been creating high quality shots with consistency.
Mitchell.
With those 7 assists, he has had an all-around masterful performance thus far.
Donovan Mitchell, 28 years of age, at the height of his powers. Well, they knew that he would have to play a monster game tonight. Short-handed as Turner tees one up, misses short. And Indiana is now 5 of 16 from 3. Just under 4 minutes gone by in the quarter. Mitchell against Neesmith on the wing. This is Jerome, knifes in underneath.
We keep talking about it. Jared Allen just continues. Even when he doesn't get it, he does a great job of spacing the paint, and it forces you defensively to account for him.
Oh, a beautiful looking soft touch. And Miles Turner cuts it to 14. Can Indiana string together some stops? 19 for Turner.
They're going to a little bit of a zone.
Christians are going to say block against Neesmith, and he may have had Neesmith still feeling that pain. Here's Jerome into the corner. Mitchell, and he finally connects. Everyone knows about Cleveland, of course, #1 seed in the East, one of the greatest seasons in their franchise history, but even despite some struggles tonight, Indiana proving to everyone just how good that they can be.
They are a terrific team. They just have not been able to get into any kind of a rhythm with how they want to play offensively. And quite frankly, defensively, they've been nowhere near as active as we saw in game one.
Boyd Mitchell, beautiful feed, and Allen sticking with it.
And those offensive rebounds starting to pile up. Advantages being created for him, and he has done that here consistently tonight.
Before this thing switches to Indianapolis for game 3 on Friday night, so that'll help their cause.
And there's still a ton of time left in this game, too. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Doing his best Donovan Mitchell impression. My goodness, where did that come from Strus? And this thing has ballooned back to 20. Halliburton bottled up. Neesmith is going to fire. Big shot for the Pacers.
And Halliburton ended up in the seats after that possession.
Actually knocked over a couple of spectators in a collision. Ty Jerome, a little bit short. And Turner, good box out against Allen. Can the Pacers respond? Neesmith dials up another 3. Too much. Rebound Wade. Told you at the top, Indiana was 53% from 3 in game 1. No whistle on the playground in Chicago with that play. Toppin, corner pocket 3. So back-to-back triples for the Pacers. First points tonight for Toppin, and suddenly it's a 14-point game.
Yeah, and we talked about this is an explosive offensive team.
Two-man action, Jerome and Okoro, 7 on the timer. Jerome's going to step back and pull. Short. Kept alive. Jerome, another floater. Missed again. And Ty Jerome is now 1 of 12 shooting.
He has really been struggling to find it. You can see short on just about everything. And this is a big stretch here right now for the Cavs. No Donovan